close enough, pure as a dove, and I'm waiting for the right person. Never once been touched, the power of God in my loins.
Well, boys, it is almost that time of the year again, No Nut November. Now, many people think that this is just a meme, but many people actually take this seriously as a protocol to improve their lives. Now, guys, to actually survive the entire month of November without a single nut is going to be one of the most difficult things you've ever done. It takes an insane amount of discipline. This is why so few people ever actually do it, and why it's almost more of a meme than it actually is a real protocol. But there have been so many successful people all throughout history who have used retention and nofap to achieve very great heights of success. Think people like Nikola Tesla, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Mike Tyson, some of the greats throughout history, they would have some form of retention to where they would actually practice this. So in today's video, guys, this will be a full-blown survival guide on how to survive the month of November without a single nut, and essentially any myths, benefits, all of it. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. What's up, guys? My name is Austin Wayne. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. First of all, guys, if you're new to the channel, please just smash that subscribe button. I'm building an awesome community on this channel. Also, guys, be sure to follow me on my Instagram at AustinWayneOfficial. I post some really sick content on that platform as well. Let's go. We'll start off this video with what's going to happen if you Google NoNutNovember. So if you go to the news, I will actually show this on the screen as well. The mainstream media is trying to put out articles saying that it is dangerous for your health. Essentially, by doing the thing daily, you can lower your chance of prostate cancer by 20%. According to a government study, and lowering it by 20%, I don't know, that doesn't seem very significant to me, but there are basically no other studies. But for some reason, the media really doesn't want you to actually do this. Now, when has the media ever actually had your best interest in mind? I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point that the government wants to make men as weak as possible, lower our testosterone as much as possible. This is why modern men have 50% of the testosterone that they did just 2 decades ago. So this is very worrisome, man. So I think anything that the mainstream media is pushing, this is probably something that you should be doing the actual opposite of. Now, guys, let's discuss just some of the benefits of practicing retention and nofap for the month of November. Number one, it's going to obviously purify your soul. Whenever you are having these hookups, whenever you're doing the thing, watching the videos, this is very sinful. And so in the eyes of God, you'll be much more righteous. And I believe that whenever you walk a righteous course, better things will come to you in this life. You are kind of walking more so in that Christ consciousness. I actually watched a sermon just this morning by Craig Rochelle, and he was actually talking about premarital sex. And one thing that he said that really stuck with me, he said that any point throughout your journey, you can become a born-again virgin. It sounds so cheesy, but it's kind of like the weekend at the very beginning of this video. That was obviously kind of a joke, but there is some truth to it. The philosophy of becoming a born-again virgin is actually very interesting. It's like no matter how degenerate you were, how many videos you watch, it's like you can always cleanse and pure your soul because God is unconditionally going to love you. So this practice, I believe, will help purify your soul and strengthen your relationship with God, which is obviously a very good benefit to have. You will notice a big spike in testosterone. Now, obviously, guys, there are no government studies on this. The best study is actually going to be Jesse James West, where he practiced an entire 30 days of retention, and his testosterone spiked by over 100 points by the end of those 30 days. Now, I believe that's quite significant. Obviously, testosterone is the male hormone. This will make you more productive. It'll aid in more muscle mass, less body fat. Essentially, it's going to make you a more powerful man with more money, more status. It's going to make you more attractive to women. It does all of this, and retention has been shown to increase it. And if you actually practice it, I've noticed my testosterone, you feel it. Like whenever your testosterone is higher, you typically feel it. Now, this one is more personal experience, but I've noticed more muscle mass and more fat loss. In 2019, this is what my physique looked like. I thought this was actually peak. Now, I was about 190 pounds, 8 to 10% body fat. Then the lockdowns happen and I lose all my muscle. I get down to like 160 and I just look like a skinny vegan. Now, guys, I did retention and started lifting and eating a ton of meat, and I actually shot past my previous best physique by about 15 pounds. I shot up to like 205 within 6 months. I went from like 160 to 205. Literally, no joke. I was just doing retention, eating a whole bunch of meat, and that was literally it. So from my personal experience, it can help heighten your physique. From my experience, once again, you become extremely magnetic. So lots of opportunities come to you. You start attracting more of your soul tribe. Lots of just beautiful things happen in synchronicity because everything is just automatically in tune. It's literally like you're a magnet for the universe and everything is attracted to you. You'll also attract bad things, like demonic people, narcissists, women who just want to drain your energy. So you have to be careful what you're attracting and know how to decipher the good versus the evil. This kind of goes hand in hand with the testosterone, but I always notice a lot more aggression, like you almost feel like you're ready to fight anybody at any second, which I actually think this is a benefit, mostly because I pour this energy into my work. I can easily put in like 80, 100 hours into work, and it's nothing because I'm so aggressive, I feel like I have to do something. Which brings us to the next point, energy transmutation. You have so much more pent-up energy that you can accomplish so much more whenever you're on retention because you fuel the sexual energy into your goals. Whatever it is, man. Maybe you're trying to increase your knowledge. Maybe you're trying to write a book. Maybe you're trying to start a YouTube channel. It's like instead of just releasing this, instead of just finding somebody off of Tinder, you are now pouring this, investing this energy into yourself and into your goals. I've seen somewhere on the internet different studies where animals that actually retain their seed live a lot longer and have less diseases. I actually saw a video on Instagram, maybe I'll attach it, maybe I won't. This 95-year-old man, he looks like he's 50, and he's talking about the number one way to not age, to not get diseases, anything, is to not bust. Don't go around hooking up with these promiscuous women who really do not care about you because it will drain literally your life force. You're gonna start having bad hips, bad bones, bad everything if you're just dumping into women who really don't care about you. And in addition to this health boost, I've always noticed my skin glows. I like it. I'll look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I look golden. And that's only when I'm retaining. Whenever I'm starting to bust a little bit more, maybe I go on too many Tinder dates, I will notice my skin just looks gray, I look dried out, you can always tell the difference. I'm just gonna cut this video for 2 seconds just to announce my new supplement line with KALOSIQUE Fitness. Now obviously guys, I'm the owner of KALOSIQUE Fitness. I just dropped 16 supplements, all scientifically backed, the most effective supplements in the USA. Also a line of merchandise for KALOSIQUE, which ships internationally. If you want to support me, if you want to support the channel, I would love it if you at least just checked it out. Maybe if any of your friends, family are looking for supplements, maybe some very cool clothing, tell them to go to kalosique.com. How do you actually accomplish NoNutNovember? Well, it's pretty easy, honestly, but for me, I probably am more disciplined than the average person. Essentially, it's just making the commitment to go the entire month and just sticking to it. This means that we should probably have some precautions in play so that you do not fail NoNutNovember. So we should probably delete Tinder, download a porn blocker, that's gonna be good. Unfollow any Insta thotties or anybody that you're trying to hook up with. That's gonna be very beneficial as well. And then in addition to this, man, just be very cautious with the dopamine that you are consuming because dopamine, that's what this is. You're addicted to the dopamine cycle of PMO, porn, masturbation, orgasm. So to end this cycle, we want to end the dopamine addiction. So one thing that you can do during this month is to invest all the sexual energy into your self-improvement so that you really won't even have the energy to want to do the thing anymore. So how do you do this? Well, you start working out 6 times a week. Well, now you're actually gonna start intermittent fasting. One thing that you can do is start taking cold showers, especially if you ever have urges. Some people say do 50 push-ups, go into failure, go take a cold shower, and then typically the urges go away. And just keep dumping this energy into other things. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, anytime I get a huge sexual urge, which happens quite often if I'm being completely transparent, I will literally just get really intense about my work. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I need to work 12 hours straight. I need to get this done or else I'm gonna die, Just get very intense about your goals, get very intense about what you wish to accomplish. So for the month of November, I want you to actually write out everything that you want to accomplish for this month. Maybe you want a 6-pack for the first time. Most people, if you're 15% body fat, something like this, you can get a 6-pack in the month of November. Set some realistic goals like this. If you've never had a side hustle, if you've never had a side business, maybe this is the time to start. So all the time you've been wasting doing the videos, hooking up with girls from Tinder. Start putting that into things that will productively improve your life. And it's really that simple, man. Like I've said, your sexual energy is your life force. It's the most powerful energy that you have as a man. Most people just waste it on a daily basis. So I believe most successful men are not just sitting around beating off, watching the videos, hooking up with girls who really do not care about them. I believe successful men are typically on the grind. They're very focused on their work and self-improvement. So if you want to level up your life, I think that this is a great place to start. So during the month of November, don't just do NoNutNovember. Go all out, man. Just completely overhaul your life. Make a list of everything you want to change about yourself and commit November to becoming the best version of yourself. That's it for the video, guys. If anybody watching this needs help getting that six-pack for the month of November, hit the link in the description box, guys, for your free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne, and I will help you personally get your dream body. Now, guys, this is my personal physique. I've worked very hard to attain this physique, and it is personally my dream physique, just kind of like a Greek god. And I've also helped thousands of my one-on-one clients achieve very similar physiques of Greek gods, male models, goddesses. So if you want to be next, just hit the link in the description box for that free consultation. Once again, guys, if you're new to the channel, please just smash that subscribe button and building an awesome community on this channel. And also, guys, be sure to like this video to push it out into that YouTube algorithm. That's it. I'm gone. I love you.